yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yes, man. What do you say we start this video, man? I say we get it started. Oh man. All right, man. We got him in. Nice little smallmouth. Hit that Nikko Hellgrammite watermelon red flake. Well, guys, we're gonna send him home here. That's 12-inch smallmouth. That's the first one. Let's send him home. Welcome back, guys. That was not a bad way to start a video. A 12-inch smallie here in one of my favorite rivers. Of course, it's the Guyandotte River. It is Sunday afternoon. It's June 26th, man. And the rain is here. Right now, it's not raining too bad. It's just barely coming down. I think it's starting to end. So hopefully I can get a little fishing in here today. I'm hoping I can. I just looked at the radar, so it looks pretty good at least for the next couple hours. But I'm going to show you guys where I'm at here. I think the rain has started to make the water a little bit murky, but I'm actually in a pretty good hole of water here. You can see my truck parked right across the road here. I'm in Stallings, West Virginia here in Logan County, and basically caught that fish right out there. But I'm just going to wade up this way, and I'm going to try to make my way up to the Middleburg Bridge there. In a previous video, I couldn't get past it. I'm on the other side this time, so I'm hoping I can fish that on the way down, guys. So I hope you join me here on this Sunday afternoon. I'm hoping that's a good sign to come. Maybe we can catch a few more, guys. I hope that rain does stop for a while so I can get a little fishing in here. It's not raining at the moment. Right here's about where I caught that fish. Right out here in the middle of the Guyandotte. I figured I'd throw out maybe a few more casts here as I work my way down. Guys, a lot of times they lay right out there in the middle. You just never know. We didn't lose him. I was fishing in the Spruce River the other day, man. Lost quite a few on that Z-Man crawl. But I think did manage to land 5 fish that day. Wasn't a bad day. Hope we have a better hookup ratio today. All right, we got another one. Feisty little fish here. Come on, little feller. He's not as big, but he counts. Well, we're hooking up good today on these Nikko Hellgrammites. I'd say he might be 7-8 inches. Another little smallie. Oh yeah, I got something. We hooked up with something. Oh man, this looks like a nice fish. This looks like maybe, oh yeah. Take that drag out, baby. Take it out. We got a better fish here. Oh man, I hope he's hooked. We got a better fish here. The best one so far of the day. And he's putting up a good fight too, man. All right. We caught you, buddy. Man, he's a fatty. I'm just curious to see what this guy weighs, man. You can see here, guys. 1 pound, 6 ounce smallmouth, and he's 14 inches long. That is a fat 14-inch largemouth. Yeah, you're a pretty boy, man, but we're gonna let you go. That was nice to meet you. We're gonna send you home. Well, guys, I couldn't ask for a much better start here. That was a nice 14-inch bass. He was pretty fat. I thought I'd weigh him. It's pretty good size for 14 inches, 1 pound, 6 ounces. I've caught all 3 of these so far on this Nikko Hellgrammite, this watermelon red flake. So far they're hitting it like crazy. I believe I'm just going to keep it on there, man. But so far, guys, what I'm doing seems to be working. Let's just hope it continues. Oh, there's something rolled up out there. Kind of looked like a carp, maybe. Could have been a gar. Not quite sure, didn't see it that good, but I've seen a lot of activity out here, man. From the bugs and the birds and the bees and everything else. There's a lot stirring, a lot going on out here, man. I'm hoping that's another good sign. Seems like that rain, that drizzle's starting to come back. Hopefully it don't get too bad. I'm gonna make my way on down the river here. I've caught 3 fish in this hole. You can see pretty much where I'm at here. My truck's right there, so can't complain about that. I'm gonna move on down here, see if we can't catch another one. Oh man, just about did it. Welcome to the Guyandotte River. The next thing you know, your lure's hung up. Well, we got it. All right. Oh, yes, sir. And then we got him in some current. But that's okay, as long as he's hooked good. Oh, yeah, man. Another nice little smallmouth here. Had him hooked good too. About an 8-inch fish. I don't know if that's the one that hit and got off, but I think it makes number 4. Not doing too bad here today, guys. I'm right here in a little bit of current. It's got a little bit of depth to it, some rocks in it. Figure I'd make a few casts in here along that bank over there. Looks pretty good. Where I tried to been casting, but we hooked another one. Well, guys, we're almost down here at the bridge. It's been a little while since I've caught one. Had a few hits here and there, had a couple get off. Haven't landed anymore, but I'm almost down here at the bridge. I'll probably make a U-turn here, may head back and throw something different on the way back. I haven't decided yet. I'm gonna make a few casts right in here. See what happens. Looks like a pretty good hole. But right there's one. What I was talking about. It's been a while. Been a while, but we got one now. It's all that matters. Yes, sir. That's all that matters right now. All right. Well, guys, I just talked about breaking that dry spell. This one here, he definitely broke the dry spell. Add another one to the list here. You can see I'm almost down here at the bridge. That's where I wanted to get. But as I was saying, this looks like a pretty good hole, man. I'm gonna make a few more casts. I may go down the right side of this bank here and just go down to the bridge, maybe where that grass is, and see if I can't pull one out of there. Let's make one more cast down over that way and see if there's something down this way. We don't get nothing here. We'll just, I'll move on down the right side of this bank and shallow. I can make my way down to that grass. Maybe I'm gonna get fish around that bridge. I don't know. Let's head down that way, guys, and see if we just can't hook another one. Well, guys, we're down here at the bridge. Let's hope we don't run into any snakes going through this. I'm actually headed down to the spot that I was the other day for you guys that watched that bass fishing in the Guyandotte video. I'm kind of headed down that way. Haven't decided exactly how I'm going to end or where I'm going to end. As I was saying there earlier, guys, it had been a while. I'd say maybe an hour that I went there, an hour stretch. Didn't catch anything, had a few dink taps. Had, I think, maybe one or two get off, didn't land anything. But I think what I've decided to do, I've made my way down here to where I started in a previous video, down here, and I'm almost at the boulevard here in Logan. I believe what I'm gonna do is just wait on down here. I think I caught 6 fish the other day down here, so there's some good holes down here. I think I'm gonna finish up. I thought about putting the Rapala on and fishing it the way back, but I just don't have it in me today. I'm pretty tired. As you can see, that's where I come from, right up through there. I was able to cross over here at the Middleburg Bridge, but they are some good spots on down through here, and I'm gonna get out right down there around the curve, kind of where the bridge goes over there on the interstate. But anyway, guys, I hope you stick with me, because there's definitely some good holes down here. When I was down here the other day, I didn't get to try the Hellgrammite, so I'm gonna finish up. I've thrown the Hellgrammite all day. I think I've caught 5 fish on it. I've caught some pretty good fish on it, but the day's not over. I'll throw the Hellgrammite down here in these holes, and we'll see what happens, guys. Stick with me. You guys ready to catch another? Let's do it. One jump just right down there. They're out in that current, man. I promise you. Oh yeah, I told you. I told you. I told you these out there. Whew. All right, man. Hook ratio today, much better. That's a decent little smallmouth. Healthy looking, chunky for his size. And he was out there in that current. I don't know if he was the one that was jumping out there, but we're gonna let him go. He hit it as soon as it hit the water, man. A lot of times, that's the way it happens. Just be prepared. Sounds like something's going on here in Logan County. Oh, we had another hit there, man. See how quick it was? Frank wasn't ready. Oh yeah, there's another one. I don't think he's real big, but he hit it pretty hard. Oh, you're going in this grass. Oh man, we got you. Man, another good hook set. I believe that might be a little bit better than that last one. But again, a solid smallmouth here. That's the second one out of the current I was talking about. They are hitting it quick. They're not waiting for it to sink much at all. They're hanging out kind of up near the top, I guess. Or it's not that deep out there. It looks at least like it may be 3 to 4 foot anyway. But they are hitting it quick, man. I'm gonna move on down below these falls a little bit, and there's some more excellent holes down there, guys. This is where I was fishing the other day and caught 6 pretty, I caught 6 relatively quick that day after work. Kind of like what I'm doing today, except I started up behind the EMS up there in Stallings and have made it down here past the Middleburg Bridge down here to the big bridge that connects to the boulevard. So these are some nice fishing spots for you guys if you like fishing, if you like this kind of thing. If you're local around here, it's a good spot to fish, good spot to wade. That's what I like doing, bringing you guys to different places, showing you different areas. Fishing here in southern West Virginia, I mean, there is some good fishing. It's not the best in the world, best in the country, but there are some good streams, some good rivers to bass fish in that hold some pretty good sized bass. The Guyandotte here, man, is one of those rivers that hold a lot of different kind of fish and is an excellent river to get out and wade fish. It's a good river to put your kayak in. So if you ever get a chance to do it, guys, do it while you can. But anyways, I'm gonna go down along this grass here. Hopefully I don't get snake bit, and we'll fish these other holes on down here. Yeah. Oh yes. Man. God darn. Another fatty, man. Ah. Yes. Oh, look at that beauty. It's a southern West Virginia smallmouth, man, right there. Beautiful fish. Healthy. I'd say he's probably a fat 11, maybe 12 inches long, out in that current. That's where we're going to send him back to. Well guys, I'm going to wrap it up for today. I am worn out. I'm pretty tired. It's a long way back to the truck, and the steps you see behind me here, I'm going to go up them, get on the main road, and walk back to my truck. It's going to be a lot easier, and it's going to be a lot faster. But these are the same steps you see me come down in the previous video. When I leave, I'm going up the steps and I'm getting out of here. Guys, I am wore out. I had some fun today though. I'm glad I went fishing. I think I ended up catching about 8 fish and caught some decent fish today. I stuck with that Nikko Hellgrammite all day because I think when I was in here the other day I didn't use it. So just wanted to stick with it, kind of experiment with these lures like I did with the Z-Man crawl. Definitely had a better hookup ratio today. I lost a few, but nothing like in the Spruce River yesterday. Most of the fish stayed hooked up. So guys, I appreciate you sticking around watching the video. Again, if you had some fun and if you like these kind of videos, hit that like button. You guys feel free to leave comments. If you like this kind of stuff, subscribe to my channel, because this is kind of stuff that you're going to get. Hopefully I'll bring you some good fishing. And until next time guys, thank you for watching.